Okay, welcome in. We're having some fun this morning. We're talking all these great golf swings. My gosh, we've got Ben Hogan. We just looked at him face on. Now we've got Ben down the line. So Amy's here. We're having a little discussion about one of the greatest swings of all time, if not the greatest swing.
Again, setup a little bit like Sam Snead, not your traditional, setup that I think is taught like in modern instruction. Mm-hmm. But obviously effective and probably really easy on his body too.
Yeah. So he starts to move the club away. You can kind of see him like, again, it's just one piece, just trying to move the club, not trying to do too much with it. Yep. There's his lead arm parallel. He's going to the top. This is a relatively short swing, so I don't know what kind of club he's hitting here. Maybe a 8-iron, maybe 9-iron, something like that. Yeah. As he goes to the top, you see...
He's got that thing pointed like pretty far outside the ball. I'd say a little bit more like Sam.
Yep, for sure. Coming down. You see how well these guys stay in posture. You know, he's just like delivering the club like that before he moves up. Yep. Hands kind of just move around. He was the one that like had the most face too, because his hands were kind of moving around the corner and the club head was still outside his hands a little bit versus, a rapid release. I think that was something unique. And then Amy, as you go back to the top real quick, you see the same thing. You see the knees change flex. I can't remind you enough, all you out there, is to like orientate this. This is a big thing. It keeps him centered, keeps him in the same, stabilizes him, allows the ribs to turn and stuff like that. And every one of these great players exhibits the same thing, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And relatively the same arm structure. You can kind of see he's a little short there, but that's gonna go right across his shoulders, right?
Yep.
With nice tilts in his bodies and just how they stay in the shot, you know what I mean? They stabilize their spine. You can see his head, it hardly ever moved in there.
Yeah, it just stays on the wall.
Yeah, and then he just stood up. I wish I could be on the fly on the wall back in the day and just watch Ben Hogan. I know his caddies would sit out there with just a mitt. They wouldn't even have to move. Just like this. That's how good he was at hitting a golf ball.
This is fun. I feel like I've learned a few things today that I want to go try in my practice today.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I know. I think I do too. All right. Hope you enjoyed that.